Okay, what is going on, CYPRX Advanced YouTubers? Welcome back to the CYPRX YouTube page. As always, if you're interested in learning about cryptocurrencies, commodities, indices, foreign exchange, please go ahead and consider subscribing to the YouTube channel. Today, we are going to discuss updates. Seriously, do appreciate all the love and support. Those of you who really are interested in learning technical analysis properly and the people that really do follow and subscribe to this YouTube channel, I'm sure that you all have benefited from the call outs that we have been discussing on this channel for quite some time. Avoiding moon boy predictions, really actually trading via technical analysis properly here in the CYPRX trading community. I'm going to play a little snippet of two videos that I posted the past couple of days for you all. Okay, here's one where I told you all I was in XRP shorts. The buyers beneath these lows, and that solidified this trade entry for us, which is now currently floating 1.5% in profit. Absolutely beautiful. Again, we're looking to capitalize on the 1 to 5 risk reward ratio for this trade, potentially looking to see if XRP can come down to the 79 cent to 78 cent psychological level. My stops with this trade on a leveraged account, I trade with. Okay, boom. And as you guys know, those targets have now been met. I'm also going to play a video for you all that we posted yesterday before XLM just completely melted off the face of the earth. And here that video is for you all as well. A price depreciation of around 62 to 79%, where the banking institutions and the whales like to purchase from, would fall into around the 21 cent to, let's just say, 20 cent psychological level. Okay, that is where I'm going to be looking to add to my bag on. Boom. Okay, so we're going to go over all of that price action. You guys, make sure that you all follow me on Twitter. Make sure that you all are not following any spam account. This is my only Twitter page. This is my Twitter handle, C.Dementor, where I tweeted out on March 31st, XRP needs a sustainable break and hold above the 85 cent psychological level to confirm bullish momentum, or we will most likely see a significant pullback in price. I'm looking for 72 to 74 cents for bearish targets. And I also posted on March 31st, if BTC cannot break and hold above the $45,000 range, most likely a drastic pullback to liquidate all leverage buy positions and activate sell stops is coming. And I posted this little blood emoji because there's blood in the streets, right? You see all the moon boys, they're not making any posts right now. And if they are, guess what? Who got annihilated? Who saw a depreciation in their overall portfolio because they follow some moon boy on YouTube or Twitter that was saying, buy XRP, buy Bitcoin, buy this, buy that. And now their portfolio is dwindling. Okay. Again, make sure that you are properly learning technical analysis. You guys can see I posted those bearish targets days in advance before any news outlets were covering them, before anybody on the internet was covering that stuff. And it's not to toot my own horn. It's mainly just because, guys, I know technical analysis. All right. It is simplistic and easy to understand when you understand the concepts of liquidity in the market and overall price action and how the market moves. The market cannot go up forever. Now, that's not to say that I'm not bullish on XRP. That's not to say that I'm not bullish on Bitcoin or any of the other altcoins that we cover here. I am. Trust me. Long term, I am bullish on all of these assets. However, you guys have to understand that after an impulsive move, the market is going to take a breather. So with that being said, I'm talking to all of my 4,000 YouTube subscribers. Make sure that you have a TradingView subscription so that way when there is a rally to new all-time highs on some of these altcoins that we're looking at, you are able to take profit. You do not want to be holding these coins in a bear market, right? When we do have our bullish run and we do see bullish candlesticks on a daily basis, take profit. Learn how to make passive income with staking rewards or investing into dividend paying stocks or investing into real estate or something along the lines of making some type of passive income for when the bear market comes. And trust and believe, eventually it is going to come. There is going to be a cycle of anywhere between 6 months to a year in the cryptocurrency market, in the stock market, right, where there is going to be a bear cycle, okay? It's just going to be bearish swings to the downside time and time again, so that way the big banking institutions can come and add to their overall portfolio and their overall agenda, which is to boost the market to the upside over a long period of time, all right? So seriously, do appreciate the love and the support. Anybody that has followed these price analysis breakdowns, make sure that you guys are subscribed to the YouTube channel if you're not already, and please like this YouTube video. You guys can see that 1 to 5 risk to reward ratio came into fruition on XRP. Let me jump to the 10-minute chart where I told you guys, right, on March 31st, around this general vicinity, we had that break below the 85 cent psychological level, price retrace, grab liquidity, and we entered into a short position. And I told you guys I was looking to capitalize on the 1 to 5 risk to reward ratio. Let me move this, show you guys that that came into fruition, just so that way you guys can see that I'm not, smoke and mirrors. Okay, it actually turned into a 1 to 9. However, I did take partials at a 1 to 5 and let the rest of the trade run. We are currently still floating in this position. I'm looking to see if XRP can roll over into that 72-cent psychological level before I start adding to my bag. Now, how could you guys have capitalized on a sell position? We're going to get into that technical analysis here in just a second, utilizing the methodologies that we teach here. But just to give you guys updates on XLM, look at the accuracy. Okay, I had given you guys price targets of anywhere between 21 cents to 20 cents yesterday in the video breakdown. And as you guys can see, those price levels have been met to the T. An overall drop from yesterday's video of about, let's just measure that out. We were about here in price action, an overall drop of about 12% in the overall market from yesterday's video. All right. So again, I'm trying and attempting to save you all from buying tops. That is my goal here. Again, I see a lot of people got a little bit of emotional effect when I called out some of the moon boys on YouTube. Get over yourself. This is not high school. This is trading. This is the real market. Okay. I'm a grown ass man. I don't need anybody commenting down in the description, oh, that's messed up, or getting emotional because I called you out. All right. Get over yourself. You shouldn't be lying to your followers. It's that simple. Okay. This is a price depreciation, and now if you guys want to dollar cost average, it is at a potential discounted price from the previous higher low. Okay, so this will be a significant area where I personally added to my overall portfolio, because if price does appreciate in value from this current level, I will see a gain on my overall capital. Whereas I told you all in the video yesterday, if you were buying at these tops, okay, where most likely 90% of individuals were doing because they were afraid to miss out, they were FOMOing, okay, they are seeing a depreciation in their overall portfolio. Number one, because they don't know how to read the charts properly. And number two, because they're taking trading advice from people with zero credibility. I've proven to you guys multiple times. I know exactly what I'm talking about. I've proven to you guys multiple times that targets that we call out here on the CYPRX YouTube come into fruition time and time again. So where could we go out from these psychological levels? I'm still expecting price to roll over into that 20-cent psychological level. Maybe the market take a breather, okay? We're looking at this significant high right here. Let's go to the hourly. Okay, on XLM, what we would need to see in order to reverse bullish bias, we would need to see this high break above, okay, and we would need to see the market hold above this last previous structure lower high in the form of some type of price action like this. If we fail to get this, the market could rally a little bit higher to entice people to buy this dip and then come and take out that liquidity before we do see that run to the upside. However, on XLM, on XRP, on HBAR overall, I am bullish, but I had mentioned to you guys not to buy at tops. Learn how to properly dollar cost average into a crypto asset so that way your portfolio is not dwindling on a day-to-day basis because you keep buying at tops based off of these, oh man, these Twitter moon boys, these YouTubers, okay? You guys save yourselves, please. I'm asking all the people who are really interested in this market, really looking to become profitable traders, please, please, please save yourselves. All right. And then Bitcoin, as you guys can see, my price target on Bitcoin has yet to come into fruition. I'd given you guys an overall price target of around $40,000. All right. I'm still looking for that price target to come into fruition. That's if we break and hold beneath the $43,000 range. Same price analysis on XLM and XRP as well. We've just created a new structure leg to the downside where we would need to see Bitcoin break and hold back above $45,500. Okay, so let's just say 45,500 to see any type of bullish continuation on Bitcoin. All right, we are building liquidity to the upside in the form of people who are going to be willing to buy above these highs and people who sold above these highs in the form of leveraged positions. Will the market reverse? Eventually, yes. I am bullish on Bitcoin and I am bullish on XRP, XLM, and other cryptocurrency assets like Casper and HBAR, things of that nature. Okay. However, what my goal is here with the CYPRX YouTube is to attempt to teach you all how to trade the markets properly in the form of a bearish market and a bullish market and dollar cost average onto your long-term holdings, right? You don't just have to be a long-term hodler. You can be the type of trader who trades on an exchange or a leveraged account and you can buy and sell cryptocurrency properly, okay? I know that on an exchange, you can't sell cryptocurrency for profit, but what you can do is pull your profit out, wait for a dip buying opportunity, reinvest your profit, i.e. dollar cost averaging, and then wait for an appreciation in your portfolio, and then do the same process over and over and over again. Again, this isn't investing advice, but what I'm attempting to do is reach out to the individuals that are interested in properly learning how to trade this market. Back to XRP. Let's cover some price action before I hop off this video on how you could have capitalized on a 1-to-5 risk to reward ratio just within today's New York session. Let's jump down to the 1-minute chart. Again, I am a scalper at heart, so I'm looking to get in and out of the market within a few hours or within one trading session. Usually I capitalize on price action during New York session because I'm here in California. It's easiest for me to trade this session early in the morning. If I were to trade London, I'd have to be up at around midnight to 1 a.m. And if I were to trade Asia session, I'd have to stay up at like 6 p.m. to maybe 7 p.m. to capitalize on moves. And that's usually when I'm enjoying time with family. Okay. But so we see this entry here at a lower high in comparison to the previous one. Let's break down the things that I teach you guys on the CYPRX YouTube to show you all how you could capitalize on a beautiful 1-to-5 risk to reward ratio utilizing the methodologies that we teach. So first, we're going to start off with what we would have had in price action. Again, those people that say hindsight testing is crap, it is not, because we would have had all of this price information to go off of coming into this New York session. So coming into this New York session, we can see a couple of different things. Number one, that the market is continuously grabbing highs in the form of liquidity and sending price lower. What do I mean by that? Okay, let's pay attention to what price is telling us. It is consistently grabbing price from highs. As you guys can see here, here is a high. Let's go ahead and mark this off with a liquidity top, and then sending price lower, creating new fractal structure, lower lows and lower highs. Then it did it again. Coming into this New York session, what can we see here? The market makers are telling us they have no interest in higher price action and instead are enticing people to buy the market in the form of bullish candlestick chasers, right? You guys see this momentum here. How many retail traders just read baby pips or saw some YouTuber that pumped the market, right, because of some bias that they have on their Twitter page and said to buy XRP just because of these bullish candlesticks? Look at the price action. Okay, what can we see the market is doing? It is grabbing liquidity from highs again and sending price lower. Okay, so we have two significant areas coming into London session that we have two bearish price legs from A to B, then price retraced, and then we see another rally from A to B. So what would we need to see to confirm a bullish bias on XRP? Just coming into this New York session, and just so you all can see how easy it is to capitalize on sell positions just based off of logic. So what would we have needed to see in order to reverse our bearish bias? What would we have needed to see? Well, we would have needed to see a break of the previous market structure lower high, i.e. this high being lower than the previous one. This is the definition of a downtrend. We see lower low, lower high, lower low formation. So in order to reverse this bearish bias or this temporary bearish bias, whatever it is that you want to call it, we would need to see fractal structure, higher high, higher low formations that lead to a previous market break in structure where we would need to see this high get taken out. And then we would need to see one of these areas of support hold after the market decides to pull back and retest it and have a bullish continuation. However, we failed to do that. We failed to do that. So again, if you're still here, make sure that you subscribe to the YouTube channel. Make sure that you like this video. So coming into this New York session, knowing all of this price information, again, hindsight testing, people would be like, oh, well, hindsight testing is crap. No, it's not, because we would have all of this price information coming into this New York session. And as you guys can see, did we come and break this high? No, we did not. So we have to assume that the market makers that are in control of this market are still in sell mode. Okay, they're still looking to drop price lower in order to add to their overall buy positions from lower discounted regions somewhere down in the lower 70-cent vicinity. Okay, which is exactly what they did. So how could we have capitalized on a move knowing all this information during New York session? It is so simplistic utilizing the strategies that I teach you guys. Now let's identify early buyers, early sellers, buy stops, and sell stops. How do we do that? We use our manipulation window. Okay, we have from around 5:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, or that correlates with 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, however you want to look at it, and we'll take that all the way to 3 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, which would be 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is the manipulation window. Okay, so what can we see is in the manipulation window? It's so simplistic, guys. Check this out. Well, we see here equal highs. We also see here trend line liquidity. So we'll go ahead and we'll identify that. We have trend line liquidity here in the manipulation region, liquidity bottom, and we also have a double top or a retail pattern formation in the form of a retail resistance area here above these highs that happen to fall in line with the manipulation window. Okay, so let's go ahead and mark that off as liquidity top. Now we already have identified this high as the high that we would need to break above in order to reverse our bias from bearish to bullish. So these are all three things that we can keep in mind: that we have liquidity above these highs that the market could react to, we have liquidity beneath these lows that the market could seek to come and grab, and that we are now enticing buyers in the form of trendline liquidity. We also have a high that we would need to break before us as CYPRX traders even get involved in this market as buyers, because this and breaking this high is the only bullish confirmation that we can see in this market. Right? So did we get any of those things? Yes, we did. Look at this price action. We see the market come, grab liquidity from the highs, and show us a willingness to go lower. How? Look at the structure, guys. We reject the psychological level, 80 cents to the T again. So we have a grab of liquidity, rejection of psychological level. Let's round this off. Boom. And what did the market do after it grabbed liquidity from these highs? Can you answer that question? It showed us a willingness to go lower. This low right here is lower than the previous low. So what is this structure fractally? Let me expand this for you guys so you all can see this accuracy. Again, after the grab of liquidity, failure to break a psychological level, failure to push into our overall region that we would need to see break to confirm a bullish bias, and what did we get? Fractal structure, lower low, lower high formations, where we can see the market showed us a willingness to grab liquidity from the highs and go lower, creating a lower low, lower high, lower low formation. It's literally so simple. So this is now the market makers literally telling us that they have a willingness to take money from people who are selling or people who are looking to buy above these highs, and then come and attack liquidity to the downside in the form of what? Trendline liquidity, or retail trading buyers. Okay, and look at this. All you would have had to do now that the market has created a new low is take your Fibonacci from the previous high to the new low and extend that over. And guys, look at the accuracy. What do we get? A 70 to 79% discount. You could have entered for a short position based off of the ideologies that we already know. The market makers are showing us a willingness to go lower by grabbing liquidity, rejecting psychological levels, and printing the definition of a downtrend. Look at the accuracy. This same pattern is this same pattern that we see that was printed during London session. We've also identified a high. We've also identified the manipulation region and liquidity to the down and upside. We see the market makers grab liquidity from the highs, respect the psychological level, fail to break above that, and start to create the definition of a downtrend. Now that we've created a new lower low, we know that if we want to take sell positions, we are not going to sell at a low. Okay, so what does that mean for us at CYPRX? We are not going to sell once the market has created a new structure low. We are going to wait till price retraces and we can get a premium from where the banking institutions sold from previously, and we're going to look to capitalize on sells once the market does that. Now, I've told you guys, where do the market makers like to sell at? They like to sell at premium of 70 to 79%. And as above, so below, the market makers, same thing. It's the same price action to the upside. They like to buy at a 70 to 79% discount, just like they like to sell at a 70 to 79% premium. Okay, as you guys can see, it's the same price action as above, so below. I just tweeted out some very interesting stuff when it comes to the ideologies of as above, so below. Make sure that you guys follow me on Twitter for any price predictions that I'm going to be giving in the near future. All right, make sure that you guys follow me on YouTube so that way you can stay up to date with valid and accurate price action. I had mentioned to you guys, there are 33 feathers on the wing of the eagle on the United States $1 bill. I can keep going to show you all the whole entire agenda is planned and programmed by the elites. The human spinal column appropriately has 33 vertebrae. The United Nations emblem is divided into 33 segments. You think this is all a coincidence? The highest level of Freemasonry is 33 levels. That is why I teach my students as above, so below methodologies. Look at this. That is why I teach my students as above, so below methodologies. It's interesting to say the least that if we correlate all of this information over to the charts, as above, so below. I am on another level of technical analysis. I'm so tired of all the moon boys. I love and appreciate every single follower that is subscribed to this YouTube channel. We're going to keep putting out valuable information, okay? I'm not sitting here telling you all that I'm not bullish on XRP. I'm not a naysayer when it comes to these moon boy price predictions on XRP. However, I do know that it is most likely not going to happen right now, especially amongst all of the hype in the trading community. It is only going to happen when the banking institutions have regulatory clarity. So in the meantime, how can you capitalize on bullish and bearish moves to the up and down side trading XRP on an intraday level? Well, you need to learn technical analysis. You need to understand when the market and why the market is doing what it's doing. All right. Blessings to you guys all. Again, if anybody's interested in the advanced mentorship where we take beginner traders to an advanced level, that link is in the description down below. You can always reach out to me via email and schedule a Zoom call if you have any questions about the mentorship. Blessings to you guys all. I really do appreciate every single one of you. If you're not subscribed to the YouTube channel, make sure that you do so now. In the next video breakdown, we will cover some fundamentals. I will stop the technical analysis. We've done enough for the week. I really do appreciate the love and the support. As always, be cognizant. Please be aware. Take it easy, and I will see you guys in the next video breakdown.